Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight I'm here to check in on Miss Self-Taught Beauty. It's been many months since we looked at her channel. What is she up to? So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so as you know, I have covered Self-Taught Beauty in the past. It opened a very interesting can of worms, shall I say. And there was a while where she was doing her content and I, basically kind of forgot about her, not to make it sound like that, but her content is not something that I consume. It's not interesting to me personally, and that's not a personal attack or an insult. I've never been interested in beauty boxes or subscription boxes. There's just other stuff that I like to watch on YouTube, just like many people don't like commentary. They don't like my channel, and that's fine. We all have our personal preferences. But there was a lot of speculation and a lot of issues that people had with her using her channel to Sadfish. Now, before we take a look at her channel to see what she's been up to recently, I want to put this in the beginning of the video because some people might not listen to the entire video. Let's make one thing very clear. The issue was never the fact that Mandy is a homeless woman who is on YouTube making videos. That's amazing. If you have a passion in your heart to make content for YouTube and that's what you enjoy doing, people applaud that. The issues with Mandy's channel came up because of other reasons. So anyone who wants to come in the comments, or if Miss Mandy decides to make a video, because we know that once in a while she will make a reaction to anyone who has a different opinion of what she should be doing. Nobody ever took issue with the fact that she is homeless. Nobody is talking about her because she's homeless. It's the fact that she is an e-grifter. She is an internet grifter. She has been given several opportunities to get a job or take work from from her subscribers or people in her community, and that has been shown that that's not what she wants to do. She wants to continue to Sadfish on her channel and collect donations, and now what she has decided to do more recently is put her life updates. She knows that those get views and they get attention. She's placed those behind a paywall. So in my opinion, someone like Mandy is going to rinse and repeat. So she is going to grift online, catch heat for it, get attention for it, most of it being negative, go back to her normal content, stay quiet for a little while, and then come back when she thinks that people are no longer paying attention. The last thing that I'll say is if the energy that she put into sad fishing, she would put that into making content that was actually her own and maybe sharing parts of her story and sharing parts of her journey, and maybe sharing her journey to finding a job and getting back into the workforce and showing people, I don't have a home now, but this is the road that I'm on in order to find a home for me and my boys, as she calls them, even though we know that they are grown men. I think that people would be down for the journey. They would be down for the ride. But the problem is that she is utilizing her platform, manipulating people's emotions and sad fishing in order to make additional money aside from her AdSense money. So the first thing that caught my attention is the fact that 3 weeks ago she put up a post and said, "Please help my son get his medications he needs. We went to the hospital yesterday evening and they kept him overnight, and go figure, released on a Sunday. That left our choices of places very few." I don't know what she means. "He has asthma and the pollen levels inflamed his lungs. He has been having trouble all weekend, but yesterday couldn't hardly breathe at all. Unfortunately, his medications are about $40, $35.42 to be exact. Even with my 2 jobs, I unfortunately still need help. That part I don't understand. If you are actually working 2 jobs and you have your YouTube income, how is it that you cannot come up with $35? That's here nor there. Every dollar that goes towards this is needed. His next dose is tonight before bedtime. I really hated to get on here and ask, but I'm running out of time, so please no nasty comments. During my time of consuming Mandy's content and looking at her comments and feedback, there are very few that I would consider nasty. Most people are just calling her out for grifting. Nothing is too small. It just brings us closer to our goal. Everyone that donates, as long as I can find an email, will be responded to and thanked. So you're only going to talk to people that give you money? Yikes. I will be keeping you all updated, and we'll have a thank you post up afterwards. I love you all. She don't love her subscribers, let's be honest. YouTubers do not love their subscribers. In my personal opinion, it is impossible to love someone that you do not know and you've never met in real life. You can admire them and you can respect them, but this people throwing out the love word in order to get attention is nonsense. Hope you're having an amazing week. And of course, she lists her PayPal and her Cash App. Now, this was 3 weeks ago. She has not posted an update, at least not on her community page that I can see here. So yeah. And then of course, people are asking for updates and they are being ignored. Someone said, why so much hate? Then unsubscribe. That's all. The thing that people are missing about this is that when you decide to make a YouTube channel and put your stuff out online, it's a two-way street. So yes, it can be ignored, but when you're putting stuff on YouTube, this is not a platform that was created for grifting and for e-bagging and sad fishing in order to gain monetarily. That's not what this platform is designed for, point blank, period. So that's the whole thing with the medication. You know, either way, the problem here is the pattern. I talk about this all the time, patterns of behavior. If you have a pattern of being a jerk, then people are going to pick up on it when it's month after month after month of you being a jerk. If you are a grifter, then you're doing it month after month and there's constantly a new problem that you need a monetary solution to. People are going to pick up on it. And as long as she continues to e-bag, people are going to share their opinions about it. Nothing has changed. There was just a chunk of time where she was doing this kind of stuff behind a paywall instead of on her community tab like she used to. Now, more importantly, let's move on to her exploiting the Gabby Petito situation. Mandy has decided to throw her hat in the ring when it comes to trying to capitalize off of Gabby's name. The first thing that I saw was she posted on her community page, there has been so much speculation on the Gabby Petito case, but I have found new proof showing that she may have been shot. I'm also a victim of abuse. Automatically comes right back to inserting herself into this, and I'm actually trying to recover from an abusive 20-year marriage. I also share my story. Everything is timestamped if you just want to see the Gabby Petito case part. All videos and sources are listed in my description box, and also places to donate. We started looking up for signs of abuse and helping those who are in situations to try to get out. We've heard many cases like this, blah, blah, blah. Like, Mandy, newsflash, this is not about you. And there's only 3 comments. The first one said, using this poor girl and her family like this is reprehensible. Shame on you. Get help and be the grandparent you should be. Next, perhaps you should remove your speculations because they are false. Look up the report issued by the coroner. Definitely not a good look for your channel. You're disgusting for using Gabby. You hate your husband and stole from him, and your family, you need help. And then there's something else. I'm not going to read that. So people are not happy with this. Her video with Gabby does have ads. As soon as you click on it, the like to dislike is 70 to 17. So there are a lot of likes on this video, but in the description box, she of course has her PayPal and her Cash App. And at the very, very end, there is a link for how to help Gabby. So this is a whole mess. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about the conspiracy theorists and the armchair detectives of YouTube. It's not needed. It is not needed. I said before, and I will say it again. One video full of information, full of facts, if you know, that's fine. I get that people like true crime. They like to share their kind of thoughts around everything. But the problem is that thoughts around everything quickly turn into conspiracy theories, lies, and outright using Gabby's name in order to have eyes on their own channel. And let's just say, for instance, because this is something that was, you know, someone tried to bring it up in another video that I did. Let's just say that this video did not have ads on it. Let's just say that there were no ads. The problem is that you are using Gabby Petito's name in order to have eyes on your channel. You are hoping to collect subscribers that will watch your future content by utilizing Gabby's name that is a hot topic right now. So even if you want to remove the monetization portion out of the equation, you're still utilizing a girl who is not here and cannot defend herself or anything in order to have eyes on your channel. You are collecting subscribers by using her name, hoping that they will stick around and watch your future content. And the whole thing of her inserting herself into this video, I felt like was very odd. First of all, the conspiracy theories are not helpful to anyone. They are in fact very damaging, and they're outright lies. So first of all, you're a liar based on the information that is in this video. Secondly, you know, I fully support people telling their story when they're ready to. However, to combine that, which you're utilizing for sad fishing, in with this video that you were hoping was going to get a lot of attention and a lot of views. It has 790 views, so she was probably hoping that it would get more by utilizing this in her title, and then took the same opportunity to insert herself into this with this sad fishing story. And it is very sad, but it doesn't belong in the same video where you are exploiting Gabby Petito's name. So when it comes to Mandy, her pattern is continuing to repeat itself. Like I said, there was a small lapse there where things were pretty quiet, but with people like her, in my personal opinion, patterns tell us everything that we need to know. I have nothing against Mandy. I have nothing personal. I have no personal vendetta against her or hatred or anything like that. I promise you. However, this has been a long-standing issue of her sad fishing and grifting online, not doing anything to help herself, and pulling on people's emotions in order to make sure that they know about her PayPal and her Cash App. Constantly with the stories and the, you know, unfortunate set of circumstances. But when you're given the opportunity to exit and do better, you say that everyone's out to get you and it's a plot and it's a scheme. And just a final side note on this whole situation, because I am not going to talk about her again unless something else crazy happens. The one thing that I still think about constantly when it comes to the Self-Taught Beauty situation is I think of her dog and those poor cats. I do. You guys know I'm a crazy dog lady, and I do think of her cats as well. But this point with her not being able to buy her son medication confirms my issue with her being an animal owner. Being an animal owner is a privilege, and if you cannot come up with $35 to fill your son's medication, how in the hell are you properly caring for multiple cats and a dog? Riddle me that. She doesn't deserve to own animals. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't really care. It's a privilege to be able to be an animal owner. And let's not even talk about going into the colder months again, where we reopen the entire issue with using a kerosene heater in a small area with multiple animals. I'm not going to open that can of worms tonight because I really don't feel like getting pissed off and frustrated right before I'm about to go to bed. But either way, leave your thoughts down below. What do you think about this? Are you surprised? Are you not surprised? You know, tell me exactly what you think. So anyway, for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.